trying to assist him with other
The uncle was very distraught. I mean, after I told him, he said, no. And I started crying, and he grabbed me, and he's like, please, please. And I started bawling. And I was like, then I came back across the street. My neighbors were out. And I was crying, and I'm like, typical nurse, I was beating myself up. I should have gone sooner. What if I would have been 5 minutes sooner? Sorry.
What would you say to people questioning your actions or anything?
I don't really care.
Did you see the other people who were shot as well?
They were already gone. All I know is he's a 28-year-old male, and that's my son over there, and somebody is his mother.
Damn, that's wild. But my first question is, who the hell is recording this? Like, why is this personal info even getting put out there? Because first, I feel some type of way about somebody recording Quavo over Takeoff lifeless body. And I'm even sad that I watched it, but I was just scrolling on Twitter and I just happened to see it. It was Quavo over Takeoff's lifeless body. And he was screaming from the top of his lungs, Takeoff name. And I wish I never saw that, because that image and that tone in Quavo's voice never gonna leave my brain. Like, he was screaming Takeoff name out of the top of his lungs, and you can tell, like, by the way his voice sounded, like it was all cracked up. Like, he was in complete shock. His nephew, his blood, his family member, the person who he literally grew up with. Like, Takeoff mother is Quavo's big sister. And Quavo only 3 years older than Takeoff. So for basically Quavo's whole life, he grew up with his little nephew, but they old enough to be little brother, big brother. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all he knew. Him and Takeoff grew up. You know, so Offset, he was the cousin, so, you know, so he was around, but he probably wasn't around as much as, you know what I'm saying, Takeoff, his nephew. So they probably literally did everything together. Hustle, rap, got money, anything you could think of. You know what I'm saying? And then they blew up. Traveled the whole world together, did everything together. Just to see his life get taken away on some senseless dumb shit, because somebody threw a punch and somebody started shooting after. And Takeoff just there just chilling with his big unk. Man, I wish that audio had never been released, bro, because that's some sensitive info. I could only imagine the state of shock that he was in, seeing his nephew laid out, blood everywhere. I can only imagine what was going on through his head, bro. He was begging her to bring him back, but she was like, he gone. Man, that's some sensitive shit, man. What y'all think about this, your boy B? I'm out.